Whoa. One of these days we gotta do that and not giggle at ourselves like a bunch of fruitcakes. Welcome back. This is...
call me a fruitcake?
Huh?
A fruitcake.
I called us fruitcakes.
Why?
Welcome back. This is, what the heck is this?
Your bike is touching mine.
My apologies. Pro versus Am mini-series featuring Cam. So simply, this is going to be a pro rider doing a section and then an amateur rider doing a section without really any...
No instruction.
No instruction, nothing. I just want it, we're gonna raw see how he does it, and then we'll see how I do it. We'll break it down, and then I'm gonna have Cam do it after to try to see if we can get a little bit of improvement out of him. So what we're gonna do today is scrubbing, I guess.
Well, okay.
So soaking up, carrying momentum. Basically, we're just gonna see how much speed you could carry over this tabletop here, where Cam's hitting it with a good amount of speed, and he's getting to the point where he's starting to soak it up and scrub it. So we're just gonna see what the differences look like with that, right?
Can I say something?
Sure.
I do not claim to know how to scrub or know how to whip, okay? But this is my best attempt at like staying low on a jump.
Yeah.
Let me just preface that. And two, so this jump is kind of like, it's not like a hip, but it's almost like a hip. So it's not a straight jump. You kind of like we'll be whipping it right. Is that right? Yeah.
I call it
left.
Left.
So you like turn.
Back end to the right. A lot of confusion here.
And what's nice about this jump for me is I don't fully have to straighten out completely, but we'll talk about that. You'll probably say something about that. The other thing is,
don't be like Josh.
Don't be like Josh. So my dear friend Josh, rest in peace to his tailbone. This is what you don't do on this jump. And we're gonna do our best attempt to show you what to do. And by we, I mean you. I'm just gonna do what I do.
Also, the clip that we're gonna show, or just showed
already.
We already showed it?
Yeah.
Okay, we already showed it. The clip that you just saw, he did it twice, 2 days in a row. That's the best part. So he freaking looped it out and then came back out next day to get redemption and looped it out again. So Cam, hopefully you don't do that, but
I'm gonna do my best not to.
Let's see it, man. Good luck out there.
Here we go.
Holy butt whip. That actually wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. A little bit of definitely a butt whip, but that was one of his better ones. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed. I think he did 6. Only two of the 6 were butt whips.
Oh.
The other ones.
I thought you were gonna say only 2 of the 6 look the same.
No. I thought those were pretty good. All right, I'll show you how it's done. Well, how are those?
That's even better.
So my only fear is when you get to a certain like extension, like level of doing the scrub, is that you gotta be really careful with catching your inside foot. Like my foot peg was very, very close to hitting the ground. It might have even nicked the ground once or twice.
Off the lip?
Yeah.
Dang.
You just gotta be really, really tight with that inside foot so if your foot peg does hit, it doesn't get ripped off and you're not doing a cat knack off the side. Now, the biggest difference that you guys are gonna notice, and he did a good job, especially because he was Mr. Boner Air like 1 year ago.
No. That was Josh. Wait, hang on. I'm playing the full clip now because I scrubbed right before him and that was last year.
Oh, okay.
I didn't look terrible.
No, you used to just go like this more. Like, kind of like vet rider style.
Well, this is also my best jump, so.
Is it?
Oh my gosh, yeah. This is my best.
The biggest difference, I'm doing more on the jump face, right? So I'm committing to leaning the bike, and that's how a whip is done, that's how a scrub is done. It's not done in the air. If you're trying to force the bike around in the air, that's a butt whip, right? When you do it on the jump face, which is what you started to do the last few, the bike naturally will go out without you having to force it around. So basically, my whip is done with, my scrub is done with by the time I'm already in the air. At that point, the bike is just gyrating and coming back. And I don't have to force it to come back. It just naturally comes back. On a smaller jump, the smaller the jump is, the more aggressive you have to flick it. The bigger the jump is, the slower you have to let it go out. Because if you flick it too quick on a big jump, the bike will come back actually the other way, which gets pretty dangerous. But dude, you're not far off from being able to progress to that level. I think you'll be surprised when you watch yours back. Those look pretty good.
Okay, when the whip is out, do you ever knock your bars all the way to bring it back?
Sometimes. Yeah,
So,
I guess sometimes.
okay, I never have. I'm like scared of hitting it. I feel like it's gonna upset it.
No,
That's normal.
It'll help bring it back, probably. Yeah, this would be a good jump to practice that. So and you'll see when you watch pros in slow motion in Supercross, they'll scrub like a Supercross triple, and the bars you'll see them hit the stop, and then you'll see the fender wiggle as it hits the stop, and that'll help bring it back. Okay.
And then how worried are you about landing deep? You landed deep.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. And that's the big thing, guys. So I could actually do one pass through just to show you like how to scrub without catching air, which is the safest way to learn how to do it. And you've been practicing that
Yeah.
too. Like you have good style now with that. But when you gain enough confidence, with me, when I land that a little bit sideways and a little bit long, I'm so aggressive on the gas that it doesn't matter. Like it still looks smooth, even though I'm landing a little sideways and a little long, right?
Right, yeah, if you land on the gas.
Just the more aggressive you land on the gas, the smoother it's gonna feel. And also being on the balls of your feet so you can freaking absorb that.
Yo, so actually you can do like a couple without air. Because something that I've learned from watching you, and you never said this to me, that's helped me a lot, is your moves are insanely quick.
Yeah.
Like, so like whenever, like the issue is you grow up watching like Axel Hodges and they come off and it's all like,
because they're hitting like 150-foot jumps, so that's where I mean they're going
yeah.
slow. Right?
Yeah, but I think what made me learn how to do it was seeing how freaking quick you just snap the bars. You know what I mean? And that's how I learned, was
That's a good point. Okay, so let's do a couple just for shits and giggles, just to practice that quick twitch movement and try to catch as little air as possible, but going as fast as you can. And this is a difficult jump to practice that on almost, because it is such a steep takeoff that it's hard to not catch air, but that's like a foolproof way of learning the motion. So even if you're good at scrubbing, but you're only good at scrubbing throttle side down or clutch side down, you can practice that opposite direction by doing just that. Because it's the same, literally the same movement to scrub a big jump that you're clearing as opposed to scrubbing and jumping 3 feet.
That was smart going next to me. You probably hit it way faster.
Yeah.
Cool.
But still, like, it was hard for me to not catch air because that lip is so steep right now. But,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Well, good job.
That was good.
You did better than I thought. That's an
take
AJ
that.
compliment right there.
That's a win.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Cam's channel, and we'll see you next episode. Toodaloo.